かつて
Let's get going. There's Aloy here. Rain.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip... Ready? And away we go!
Time to go.
Illusion shattered! Ha! 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 Now you shall perish! Ha! There is no escape! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
This moment will be frozen.
Inazuma shines eternally!
You're in for a little shock.
Glory to the Shogun! Strike!
You're toast!
Surrender and will be gentle.
Quiver! Storm the front!
Follow the wind. Follow the wind.
Where to this time? Ever seen one of these?
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. I follow the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind. Follow the wind.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, if I'm not around, just write a note and shoot! It's nearly time for... I'll have to show you around
Time to go.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about A third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops. I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is, the sender's conditions were also reasonable. Whatever other motives they may have, naturally, we shouldn't let our
Your Excellency?
Don't...
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard... I will discuss this with the... However... When will the Vision Hunt decree... That's the question. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffled. The Tenryu Commission I suspect the Vision Hunt decree... Traveler, to confirm. Good. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit. Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit at the...
Although this appointment... Great! So when do we take... The members of Swordfish 2 are I have already written your appointment letter. The special ops unit comprises what
what about me, Your Excellency? I want to make a
Of course. I'll arrange...
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may...
Okay, sure. Well, be careful. Well, Traveler?
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish. Your reputation precedes you. And I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to...
You mean...
Normally, a duel. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin.
All right, let's show him what you're...
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Quake! There's more!
Keep that!
I hike to the ferry.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys...
That's not even all of them. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin. But Captain, that would... If we spread our troops to...
Yep, the trap...
All right then.
Let's get down to business. There's more! One with nature.
Let me try.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Order guide you. Cut down.
Into the wind.
Take this.
The hunt is on!
It's over!
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared.
Great. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them.
Oh, come on.
Hey, cut these guys. Honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo... Thank you. I believe in rewarding... I gave him an assignment. He expressed a desire to be on the front line. Now, speak...
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance Army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest when Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick...
Is Teppei really good? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking...
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans, raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra...
Wow! Where'd you...
I read it in a novel from the...
You're seriously gonna use enough?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, it's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Everything's...
Will Paimon getting...
Of course. You're a
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner.
Ha!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top...
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon. Let's take a break, then go check out these...
Time to go.
brings a smile to my face. Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame. Time to go. 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 The wind knows me. Time to go. One with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Back into it! Solidify! This is order!
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
The insolent shall be punished.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just been...
The wind knows me.
Can't run!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Don't be a killjoy!
One with nature.
You're stuck now!
Out of my sight.
Into the wind.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Osmanthus.
Time to go. Follow the wind.
Stabilize!
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Compared to the storms I've encountered out at sea, this is really quite tame. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
There's no end to this.
One with nature.
Another test. Fry.
As one with wind and cloud.
Stabilize.
Wind strike.
Finally. Done.
A fateful offering.
Another test subject.
The wind knows me. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Ad Astra.
Try some creative cooking. Why do new explorers make the same mistakes?
Time to go. There are leaves around.
This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
In the name of the
A huge monster! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Solidify!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line.
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so if there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was...
Pepe, don't...
Now that you mention, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here.
Or Abashi.
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogun. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree, it's time for someone to stand up. All right, I'm heading back. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay. Hey, don't...
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already... Let's report back to... Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
Approximately how many people?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi...
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questions. Most of them are highly ambitious types.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. Goro, have you managed to...
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do... forget that. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment.
Wait a second. Speaking of... No! Let's go check on him. Teppei!
Oh, just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Yeah, fighting Shogun. If only I were stronger still. They gave it to me, and delusion. Oh God. So, what's the difference? Gosh. I've been getting... At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after... This is a real shame. Guess I didn't... Hey, when our uniforms are ready... What's that look for? Don't worry, partner.
Teppei! Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Teppei's condition? I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know—
Okay. This whole fiasco is... What are your thoughts? No, it's too The Sakoku decree is still in force. To organize and operate if we want to stop them. It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, given the urgent, if we spend any longer...
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were... Not many places meet these criteria. I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Huh? You mean to the Delusion Factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Time to go.
I will bring my...
Stabilize!
Into the wind!
This is order!
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that? Wait a second! Are they getting this from Rito? So the Kanji Commission are...
Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature.
Over here! Blink!
The wind knows me.
Let me
Time to go.
use my...
Yikes! It looks dangerous! We'd better watch our step or we might get hit!
Time to go. Time to go.
Wind Strider! Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive! Now this idiot must have a death wish! Don't be intimidated! One Harbinger will be here soon!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Gone! Body belongs to ice.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I? Oh, so I think you've got the wrong idea. I know I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so...
How can you say this?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more
Hey, calm down. No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh? You recognize me, right? It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued. Am I? Maybe it's because I had the people show you whatever side of themselves, every side of me. This is a human society. Study humans a while.
Right!
What if I told you it was a secret art from the grand... Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so... The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleague's behalf. Well, anyway. That Sangonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself.
A hindrance?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met... And does that mean that when the battlefield
Because this is... Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for her. Since the physical body will eventually... And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her... This is the approach A has come up with for... You mean Morax?
It seems like the...
Perhaps. The grand notion of eternity and ultimately, her The truth is, you want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat...
So this is your... Not by talking...
You're a fast learner. Don't you... That you have piqued her interest...
Has no one else ever...
None. Your exist...
Wait, you're leaving?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Let me try again.
Time to go. Time to go.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves. The aim is to try...
Time to go.
Nothing to fear.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
I will have order.
Time to go.
What a workout! So how come you know so much?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because...
What? Like divine?
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams. More curious than my appearance, a nation to last for all... At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound...
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
There's a part 2?
Time to go. Fine. Time to go. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature.
We're finally...
You did quite admirably.
So, do you think we're ready to...
How do I put this?
Wait, what? So...
Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself... Considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the cap.
It is precisely because of their... In short, if everything goes according to plan... Oh, goodness, is that the time?
All of the sudden, you're
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. Before one makes a plan,
don't know.
you must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means. Yes, this is the... Now, we also know...
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree...
Yes. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still out. Unfortunately...
So, what...
It will be easier for us to start with someone from... So my plan is... to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What...
What if we manage to convince her? I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another... I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's... She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's... Don't even think about trying anything.
Affirmative.
It seems that your use of force here is strictly forbidden.
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering...
We are just friends.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty.
Even though she will one day.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion.
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou
You're saying...
Yes, that's exact...
Guji-ai, you're Alec. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, he reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own... How could he ever even dream of...
3 days. Come back here in 3 days, and I will As a Guji, there's one thing I know very... And so... It falls to me to place the truth before your eyes. In all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, he will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! But, Miko...
Why are you always asking so... As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do?
If we want to get our evidence...
Time to go.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Not a Tanuki. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all. Oh, wow.
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. It would not be appropriate for...
You make it sound so simple, but...
For a complete outsider, but since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun... the Shogun's army haven't... Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here.
Time to go. Time to go.
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence. Now that you mention it, I used to think that she simply didn't care. The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrect.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even
if only there was a way we could.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Tomas, but it's a reasonable one. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place. Oh man, I want to go.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt Decree is abolished, this was a reunion of sorts, but there's no—
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game.
You're still thinking?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded.
Alright, first let's go to Hanami. Yoimiya, we need an extra large firework. You sure can. As it happens, I made this really, but it's so powerful that I haven't. Don't forget, move well away. Don't worry. We'll give. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for night.
You!
Oh no!
Time to go.
There are loads and loads. We need to get rid of them. Or after I get the document. Also, if... Is this... Anyway, let's make our way to the stead.
Time to go.
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yoimiya, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helped. I feel so... No, I can't sleep. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about. Here you go.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official. In addition, we have correspondence with. It seems that Gujiyaya was right. This should be ample evidence. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatu.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun.
Again.
If Paimon remember, let's pick up her
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off.
So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we...
Hand them to Sarah.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in the...
So, the Tenryo Commission... They are deliberately deceiving the
Yes. Now, who else?
This is a letter from the Tenryo Commission.
Well, surely...
So everything I've ever held on to... This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like her... Yep.
Hold on, Traveler. There's some...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, you must find a way to recreate the If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open, take this with you as a farewell.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very... Or if you ever think...
Cut it out, Fox Lady!
I'm sorry.
You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest, but if it turns out that you have been deceptive,
Master's orders. Halt.
Please, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Cloud's high. The bird's
Stabilize.
one with nature.
Brace yourself. Order guide you.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Glory to the Shogun! Flash!
I dare you.
Time to go.
Show me what you've
The
got.
wind knows me.
Opening box of a
Hello.
Matrix.
Strike first. Solidify.
Into the wind.
Soldiers, quick!
Quiver!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn mine.
Stabilize. This is order.
The wind knows me.
I need to train harder.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane?
Master!
Go on, ask him!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne.
So this is how my documents went missing.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it.
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return was to... For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using when the lightning strikes in. After all, none can contend with the supreme power.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness?
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting...
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one with... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing...
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat.
Senyora's the one behind... Way back in Rito...
A diplomat from Snezhnaya.
Sarah stormed off! You can say... Alright then.
Time to go.
What's going on?
There's still a long way.
Time to go.
The way people charge in. If I didn't know this was have you learned your...
Oh no! What is she...
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora. Then I apologize. I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well... so you came...
She doesn't take us seriously at all.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize— Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? Almighty Shogun. That's ancient history. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest. These other mundane details you. For what it's worth, before you go saying something, charging into Tenshukaku uninvited, I'm not sure you
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where you are aware. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Stabilize!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me. Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler. You have reason to be afraid.
Time to go.
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Solidify!
The pale flame smolders. Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
Time to go.
Immolation, a cherished agony. Do you feel it? The wind knows me. Not every wound will heal.
Time to go.
Solidify!
Time to go.
All must burn!
Time to go.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
One with nature.
Gather! I will have order!
The wind knows me. So strong, but how? I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. Swear, if you strike me, I will make sure... The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma... Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you! You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Signora's gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up! Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels... unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or, oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite not so. Only the Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, individual ambition is in what you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost... Traveler, your existence is... There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way. So, I won't insist that you That's right. Anyway, you're looking for a... So be it. Well... Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, Traveler?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Order guide you.
Strike dead!
The wind knows me.
Thunderclap! Here!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
In one with nature.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Stabilize.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Clouds high. The birds call.
Instabilities will be removed. Evasion is futile. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
That hurts!
Strike dead!
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
Into the wind.
This is order.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Time to kill. Time to go. Following thunder! Take this! The wind knows me.
Now yearning, all return to silence.
Time to go. Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
All will be settled.
Gather.
This world, a freedom shadow.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people, and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out. Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma for... But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made.
But what your people need from you is not your promises.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet, for the sake of tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you. Since you are willing to admit...
What a childish... Anyway, now that I have been... with regards to eternity and the
You... As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yae Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Why, hello, if it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous, defeating Signora head-on in a duel. Still, you did end up victorious.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very...
Wait a second. As in, the little thing that looks something like a chess piece.
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too?
Oh.
What?
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, How else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer? The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui harp. I'm not the kind of person who risks... After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of... Is that not a good bargain? Judging by the results, at least, I...
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come. As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue, but if you still have doubts about... Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily... That's good to hear.
Don't worry.
As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources that I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of... After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru!
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land, but their obsession gives rise... In Sumeru, knowledge...
Knowledge is...
Yes. I don't know whether...
Lesser Lord
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed...
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin?
They won the Archon War together, and Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. In fact, the name Baal and the title of...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that...
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change.
Paimon feels like she understands A.
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but...
Wow.
That puppet was built with technology that still, before A began modifying her own...
So, you mean there are...
No. The prototype was... The original plan was for A to simply discard it. Later, this puppet won... Some eccentric geniuses in the rank... The object...
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say... Are you sure? Okay, then. Oh, Traveler, keep it safe. There was me thinking...
Who in their right mind...
Okay, I'll stop. I see. Your ambition should be something... Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is... Continue on your journey.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion...
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you.
So they're friends of yours.
Well, the But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend... We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time. Yep, that's the one.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma? Oh yeah, you're right. Which would also be...
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because...
Right. So, before...
Unfortunately, the reality is...
Huh?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Ina. Everyone knows that a change of commissioners...
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore.
If Miss...
My lack of ability.
Don't blame yourself, Master.
Yes, you're right. Okay, Toma, let's read...
I suppose.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
If you think about it, both of the things carry on like this, people don't know for sure.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. You know, everyone's... Thank you very much.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the... Let's take a trip to the grip...
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me. How cold. Then again, I suppose you're... So tell me.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm... Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by...
All right. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed.
What?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fate. The defeat was a heavy blow to her. Oh, the poor thing.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
A seeks eternity. I don't know the details. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. I am the only one in all of... But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish? Here is the pass.
Thanks, Mika.
My question was in jest. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No...
Oh, we've got a pass...
Don't be ridiculous. Guji-ai is only authorized... Wait, this is... authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful, and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's not... We made amends, didn't we?
Denied. Use of force. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern.
What do you make of this? She's acting
This body has no need of rest.
Paimon gets it, but why? She's got plenty of...
I do as she wishes. I can say no. I cannot. I am currently unwilling. It has been forbidden.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation...
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see. It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about. Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity. And thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to ever be turned off. Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to mod. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take...
Oh, Paimon gets it now!
The thunderstorm is getting out of control?
Huh?
I see. So the thunder...
You can fix...
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. Don't look at me like that. Yes, that's it.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix...
But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just...
If everyone sees that the show... And who knows?
You mean... leave the plane of Euthymia? Yes, you're right. All right, then. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of...
What? But...
I have my ways.
Oh, great!
Tour guides?
Someone to show you...
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun?
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. Additionally, the Shogun...
So, what...
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need... Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this? What's the Shogun doing here? What am I supposed to do in this? Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. Could you tell me about the item?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh?
It might sound odd, but it isn't. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got...
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on egg...
Actually, it came to me by chance, but there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, and both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination.
The almighty Shogun wants to try.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink.
It's a little bit anyway.
I'm very glad you
I imagine that an item as delicious.
Well...
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because... I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has a...
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed.
No, almighty...
Is it? I just want them to try it. Oh, I would No. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House. She's always bragging to me about.
Sure!
Need help? I'm... This is a new one. This'll pack a punch.
More interesting with the characters.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun!
No, not at all.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The almighty Shogun wishes to...
Yes. Any I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it?
In principle, you're
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand...
Well... Oh, there are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's how about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. What a strange... Someone like that could easily become the top... You do have... With a premise like, Paimon think, well, if... This god, it's That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Just as I planned.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Hey! Paimon thought we...
It's okay. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use and the degree of power with which to imbue it. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination. That said, I hear that Yai, which means that the content...
So what do you think of Yai? Do you like the story?
What I take from these stories is not back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of euthymia in accordance with my wishes, but the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed. I disagree with your point of view. But the truth is right here and
that's exactly... Sure, it's not...
Yes, you're right. Thank you for inviting me out. This may be an everyday occurrence. I've seen a lot, and it's made me...
Ooh, great idea!
Take a photo?
It's okay.
Just as I planned.
Time to go.
So...
We're taking a photo of you. Basically, a photo makes...
Okay. So what I see. The more I think about... How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look casual. Okay.
Let's pick a good... It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poor. The pose is exactly the same.
That's what makes it so...
Hang on. So, the one in this... If it's not me...
Okay, that's way above... Hey, that's right!
Of course I do.
So then, who does that make...
Well, I'm still me. There is no my I am me. The Shogun, for example.
In that case, this pit...
Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you... Based on what I have seen, but it would be incorrect to both the Vision Hunt decree and... Perhaps...
Sounds to Paimon like 8, and that means...
Master Kamaji!
What? Oh, that sounded like Ippei.
Ippei?
Yep, let's find out what... Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master must—
I have heard that things are—
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan's reputation— So—
Surely they would—
Actually, they decided to hold this one. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narrow—
Takatsukasa.
Yes, that's why, I've searched all over the city. V really hasn't— Yeah, No need. I'm not as smart as—
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even— Besides, this has only come about because I feel—
Thank you so much, Shogun. Let me mark out the loop.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like— I feel something that—
Huh?
We should proceed with caution.
It's my lucky day!
Shine down!
Finally,
Solidify!
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Trio Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. Shattered!
Finally, how's this?
There is no escape!
The fairy, let's get down to business.
Torn to oblivion!
Say no more! To the fairy. Finally, no.
Stabilize!
The wind knows me.
To the fairy. Let's get down to business.
Gather!
Inazuma shines eternal!
To the fairy. Finally, my lucky day.
Shine down!
To the fairy. My blade.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Say no more! Finally, there's more! The fairy! Finally, lucky day! Feel my blade!
Inazuma shines eternal!
To the fairy! Finally, to the fairy!
Shine down!
More! Finally, no.
Solidify!
There is no escape!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Torn to oblivion!
Look! It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan.
Oh, we're just
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep—
Well,
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan.
All right.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? And... Does not a single person dare...
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryo Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong.
But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for some—
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me, but if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me. This is my last chance.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. You may not have the courage—
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to— However, following this in the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue support—
As you instruct, so—
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood.
That will do. Come with me.
Time to go.
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was. I do believe he was prepared. The Kujo clan has undergone a. He has shown me how some things remain. I also have you.
So what's next for the Kujo?
Not a chance. Even if. Still. The Shogun does not make mistakes. I have much to contemplate in the. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun, as I said. But I've made up my mind. There's a certain...
Absolutely. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's... Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow... Okay, my period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor...
Okay, see you next time. Considering a lot of what happened, the only thing left to do is return the pet... Miko, we're back!
Did you know? Well then. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. So, from what you... That's the most important...
Yeah, it's...
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in... Anyway, next time you wish to see...
What? But...
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't... But you don't belong to this world.